Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you're all doing excellent. As you can see, I'm here in the garage with the Rx7 all taped, masked off, and getting ready to paint the body. If you're not aware, I've been doing a multi-part painting series on the Rx7, not just detailing how we take care of the Rx7 itself, but trying out some DIY cheap spray guns and seeing what results I get. So please check the playlist above if you're interested in watching some of that footage. Now for today, we are on our race to 7 stock. In this video, I say today, but it will be over a few days because I'm working nights, weekends, mornings to get everything done, and I want to get it painted. So right now I'm working on sanding. I'm going to go through 80, 120, probably 240, get some primer on here, smooth that out, and hit it with base coat and clear coat. I also need to paint the eyelid covers, the front bumper, and the hood scoop, and the doors. So right, the doors. So I'm going to be doing that in this video as well. Lots of time lapse coming up. Stay tuned, and I'll try and provide some narration to make it all make sense as well. Okay, so now that I've got the 80 grit roughly sanded across the entire surface that I need to paint, what that allows is to get all the clear coat off and gets you to a good rough surface so that things will be starting to stick. Next thing is to apply a guide coat and hit it up with a maybe 120 grit is my next step, and that's going to reveal any low or high spots that I need to work on and where I need to apply the body filler. Okay, so now I'm done with both sides of the car, getting the guide coat sanded off, and only found a few low spots, which was really great. And I knew this main section of the body of the car was in good condition, so it's great to find that out. There's a few little low spots that I can't even feel with my finger. They're just slightly lower, so I'm hoping the high build primer will fill those in, and a few scratches left from the rougher sandpaper. But all in all, it's looking great so far. I'm going to mix up some Bondo and fill in a few locations here. I've taken them all the way down to bare metal, which you have to do so the Bondo will adhere. I'm going to clean these up with some acetone real quick. And then also, what I want to do is, this used to be a hole for a aftermarket antenna. So I've got this backed up with some masking tape, and I'm going to fill this whole thing in with Bondo so that we don't have to have that hole anymore. And then after that, it's just getting ready to primer. All right, so it's a few days later, and I've finished sanding the whole body of the car that we're going to be painting. I finished just now giving it a full acetone bath, let it dry, and then I just tack ragged the whole thing. So now I'm ready to spray the first layer of primer sealer, and then after that it's going to be more sanding. Okay, so that went really well. The SPRAYIT 3300 gun, low volume, low pressure, did great with the thin down primer as a sealer. And let's take a look. So primer always looks great because it's a thick coat and it's flat, so no shine to show any imperfections. But now I'm going to put another layer of guide coat on here and do some more sanding. Alright guys, it's probably pretty loud right now because I have the fans and the compressor going, but I just want to give you an update. I did not film or time lapse any of the wet sanding because you've seen plenty of it. But the body is very, very smooth. Now I just need to work on cleaning. I have to clean out this whole booth area, which I'm working on, and clean this surface with panel prep and some isopropyl alcohol. I already wiped it down with just some basic degreaser and then Windex. Windex works really good. It's a second stage after degreaser for me, in my experience. But it's nice and smooth, looking good, and hopefully in an hour or so of constant cleaning, I'll be able to get to the fun part, which is spraying on the color and clear. Okay guys, well, I finished spraying and clear coating the car. I'm gonna tell you it went really poorly, not gonna lie. It's the first time I sanded and painted the car without cleaning out, well, I cleaned it, but without emptying the garage paint booth and then doing a thorough cleaning. So a lot of stuff got into the base coat and the clear coat. Overall, it looks pretty decent, but if you come up and look at some certain specific spots, it doesn't look that great. If you remember, I said 80% of the paint job for 20% of the cost. We're definitely still in that range because a lot of it looks great. And like a lot of cars this age, it's going to probably be like a 5-foot car, which is pretty good because a lot of them are 10, 20-foot cars. Anyway, there's parts of it that look just phenomenal, so let's take a look. Okay, so sorry about the noise from the fans, but I'm going to go ahead and unmask it now, and then we'll get started on the doors and the rest of the pieces we have, because there's still a ton to do, and hopefully we can get it all done in time for 7 stock. Okay guys, so it's a few days later. The doors are still not ready to be painted, but all of this is. Now I'm going to walk you around and show you what I got. And I do want to apologize if this video seems a little bit disjointed and all over the place. Obviously it's all about painting, but I'm in a rush. I'm doing this late nights after work, early mornings, and it is a lot of work if you're going to paint an entire car. And we're trying to finish up for an event like I've told you about. So anyway, hopefully you enjoy it. But let me walk you around and show you all the parts that we are going to paint in this round. I have 2 mirrors hanging up here, and unfortunately I did drop this one. You can see right there, which is terrible because I don't know where I'm going to get another one, but I'm just going to have to rock it as is for right now. Got the front bumper that's been trimmed for the intercooler, little body filler on there. Got a new wing. This wing isn't even cracked, which is great. That's ready to go. And then we have the sunroof, the hood scoop, and the eyelid covers, and the filler door for the gas tank. So let's go ahead and turn all this white. Okay guys, just finished the round of painting for tonight. Let's take a look, see how we did. Alright guys, so there you have it. Well, I think 3 weeks worth of work to get to this part in the video, which I'm going to end it now. I know you haven't seen the doors be painted, but stay tuned and you're going to see me put all this onto the Rx7. It's going to be a very exciting moment to get the car reassembled and looking great. So, you know, it's just, it takes so long to make this content. It's much quicker if I don't film it, and it gets kind of repetitive. If you're interested in painting your car yourself, I'm going to make a follow-up video once we meet our deadlines coming up to go over what I think about my process painting the car, what I would recommend, tips, tricks, stuff like that. And you can watch the other videos in the Painting the RX-7 series if you're really interested in doing that. We look forward to making it to 7 stock and hopefully seeing some of you there. Please remember, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.